Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another Tarot Tea Time. If you guys can't tell, I am obviously in costume for Halloween. I am dressed up as I'll give you guys a guess. Hold on. Check it out. Check it out. The blood of my enemies. A rose that I colored like one little side so it looks like it's starting to die. I'm a Scorpio. All right. 100 points for everyone who guessed it. No, okay. So I am dressed up a little crazy right now because it's Halloween, but you guys, this is when they say that the veil is the thinnest on Halloween night. So I couldn't go to bed. I couldn't take off my makeup without doing this tarot tea time for you guys because I've gotten a lot of requests. And Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson, what the heck is going on, you guys? I don't know if I believe it 100%. I don't know if they're just friends. I have no idea, but there has never been a tarot tea time that's more pertinent or piping hot. Also, while we're here talking about Scorpio season things, be sure that you guys check out the Beezing with Britt podcast on Tuesday. Once it's up, I'll put the link below because I have astrologer and intuitive Britton LaRue. She's also an author and a podcast host. She's on the show, as well as Laura Carey, the podcast host behind Killer Astrology. It's a whole Scorpio season special. We're talking about all things Scorpio season and how to use the energy. All right, so that inspired this costume, all about the astrology. You guys know me. But let's get to Kim and Pete. So before we go further, let's go ahead and bring one thing up. So do you guys remember the SNL skit where Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson were dressed up as Jasmine and Aladdin and they kissed? Now, everybody was like, oh my gosh. Okay, you know who it was? It was Not Skinny But Not Fat, that podcast. If you guys haven't heard it, you should check it out. It's super cute. Like, I really like that girl. Anyway, she mentioned that she was like, I think they're together because why would they kiss if they didn't have to? It's Kim Kardashian. She wouldn't just kiss somebody. And I was like, whatever. That's ridiculous. It was just for the skit. Like, I did not believe it at all. Okay, so the speculation started back when she did SNL. It was right around that kiss. Everyone was like, tongues were wagging, people were talking. I was like, it's just professional. Like, they were doing a skit. Who cares? Okay, so then I think it was yesterday or the day before, People magazine came out with photos, exclusive photos of them holding hands on a ride at, like, it was Disneyland or Universal Studios or something, one of those log rides. If you know, you know. If you haven't seen it yet, you guys Google it right now because you need to see these pics. It looks like they were on a date. It looks like they're a couple. And we need to know if this is true or not. Like, because then some other people were saying, oh, no. Like, they're just friends. They were, like, hanging out. And it's not a big deal. What? Okay. And you guys know the Kardashians. They don't release anything if they don't want it out there. So this leads me to believe that something's going on. There's some sort of romance. We just need to know, like, is this a publicity thing? Is it real? What's happening? All right, let's get into the tarot tea without further ado. And I'm going to need to drink some of the scorpionic blood of my enemies before we get started. I know, that's so dark. You guys, I've been having so much fun just being, like, dark and creepy all day. Although Scorpio is my moon sign, so, like, I feel like I'm channeling my alter ego, my creepy alter ego. All right, let's do this. So first, I like to do ladies first. Let's pull Kim's energy when it comes to Pete Davidson. This is exciting. I'm feeling kind of charged up. Like, I don't know. What is going on with these two, you guys? Oh my gosh, this is so Kim. All right. So Kim has the Temperance card, which reminds me of Libra energy. Although I will say this, Kim Kardashian has Sagittarius rising. I have that placement too. That's why I know that we have the same placement. Okay. But Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. So this tells me that at first I said Libra energy because Temperance is all about being temperate. It's like being, in the middle, like you're not going nuts. But then I remembered Temperance is the card of Sagittarius, which is the philosophical sign. So when you're philosophical, you kind of like suspend judgment. You don't make any sudden movements. So you're temperate. You just kind of wait. You're in the middle. You're like, I'm going to get all the information. I'm going to gather all the evidence. It is similar to Libra energy, which she's a Libra sun. So I think that this means that she's just like gathering info right now with him. She's hanging out with him for sure. She's having fun. She is not like, so this is just saying she's like not that committed yet. She's kind of being a Sagittarius, which is, Sagittarians are very adventurous, especially when they're single, especially rising sign Sagittarius like her. And and no comment for me, but when they're single, like they definitely love to like meet new people. They love to make new friends. They love to flirt. So I feel like this is a very strong flirtation. That is the vibe I'm getting from her. It's not that deep at this moment. Let's see how Pete's feeling. This is juicy. I feel like he falls in love really quickly with people. Like, remember how he proposed to Ariana Grande? And honestly, he was just so sweet going on all of those talk shows, talking about her. And he was talking about how like she was like better than him. I don't know. He came across so sweet and humble. So I do feel like he's someone that really could fall head over heels. And Kim is she's a big cultural figure. So I could see him being very into it. So let's see what his energy really is. I'm super curious. Is he just having fun or is he falling head over heels? Is this Ariana Grande 2.0? Oh my, you guys. 10 of Cups. He's head over heels. Oh, like that's so, okay, so it's so cute and sweet, but it's also like, kind of sad because I just said, is it Ariana Grande 2.0? And this was basically like, yes. So the 10 of Cups is like the couple in love. Like, look, it's like people just like, they're in love, looking to the future, their ultimate happiness. So he has a huge crush and he could see them being together forever. Like in his mind, he's like already committed. He wants this. She's like his dream girl. It's a whole thing. All right. So let's see what their energy is like together. What are they like together? What is the combined vibe for their relationship? Oh, that's like so cute. Aw. Okay, combined relationship. 3 of Wands. So they're looking to the future, moving forward, ready to move on. You know what? That makes sense though, you guys, because if we think about it, so Kim Kardashian she just came through that divorce with Kanye. I'm not sure if it's finalized or not. Feel free to give me your opinions, please, and leave, any info in the comments that you guys have, because I really can't remember off the top of my head right now if the divorce is finalized. I know that Kim is on really good terms with Kanye, but I'm not quite sure if it's totally finalized. But you guys can imagine, she obviously has been going through a lot. A divorce is super traumatic, very stressful. So I can see that she would be ready to move forward. And with Pete, like I said, he falls head over heels for women. And we can see that, every time he gets into a new relationship, he's very sweet. He gushes about the person. I think that he's actually like just such a lover, such a little like love bug. So I think that he's probably ready to move forward as well because, he's had his heart broken and he probably broke some hearts as well. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's like super innocent, but I think that he is probably really ready to move forward with her as well. So, okay, let's get some more clarity on this. What else is their combined energy, Spirit? Give us the vibe as the veil on Halloween night is so thin. You guys, we are getting the real tarot tea tonight. No, the energy just can't hide. All right. Wheel of Fortune, change. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you guys, we got ready to move forward and change for them together. We need more clarity. What kind of change? Ten of Swords reversed. Ready to be over past heartbreaks. What did I just say, you guys? Okay, wow. So they're both ready to move past heartbreaks. All right, well, let's get more clarity on their individual energy. Let's, Spirit, give me another card for Kim. What else does she feel about this flirtation with Pete? By the way, you guys, this is like confirmation. Yes, they're dating for sure. For sure, based on the cards. Kim, Knight of Swords, she's in her head, but also swords represent Libra, air signs. She's a Libra sun. So this could be her really moving forward and charging forward into this relationship. So because she's a Libra, so usually I would read that card as like someone who's more in their head than in their heart. But because she's a Libra, I do think that this just is a representation of her. This is just kind of how she shows up. She's very mental. She thinks through things a lot. She's not super emotional. And if you guys have watched any of her interviews, or if y'all are fans of like, you know, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you know that Kim usually is pretty level-headed until she's not. She's not super reactive. She's not super emotional. She's pretty even-keeled. And she can put up with a lot before she really gets upset. So I think this card just really represents her, and it's this desire to charge forward because Knights move forward. Knights are energy and passion. So I think that she really does see this relationship as something that's really, really positive. Now, it could be because it's positive for her career, because it makes her seem very fun and like, you know, think about it. Pete Davidson, he's younger. He's a comedian on SNL. So like the vibe would be like young, relevant, fun, like kind of crazy, zany. And she might need that in her life. You know, she's been married for a long time to Kanye. It seems like that relationship really put her through the ringer. You guys know, I mean, we saw it in the press. We saw all the things that he was doing. You know, he has mental health issues. God bless him. But I'm sure that was a lot for her. So I really do think that she sees this as a way to refresh her image. And because I think Kim always thinks from a place of image. And I'm not saying that in a bad way at all. I really like her. I'm just saying I think she thinks it's good for her image, but is it good for her heart? How does she feel? We need feeling clarity now. The Star. You guys, what did I just say? What did I just say? It like puts her in the spotlight. Okay, so here's the thing. And this is not a bad thing. Just bear with me. We have the Star card for how she feels, and we have the Knight of Wands for how she feels. So I do believe that she feels that this is amazing for her career. It makes her feel really good. But also, you guys, in the tarot deck, the Star card comes right after the comes right after the Tower. The Tower is like a big upheaval. It could definitely represent a divorce, for example. And the Star card is like healing and feeling like you're in the spotlight, you're loved and seen for who you are. Think about, you know, how you feel when you feel like the star of a party or a show or an event. You feel good, you feel loved, you feel seen for who you are. So I think that she actually feels very seen in the public, but also very seen privately by him. And you know what, you guys, if we really think about it, think about Kanye's energy. He thinks that he's a genius. He thinks he's fabulous. I feel like he probably, in the marriage with Kim, felt like they were on an even playing field, or maybe sometimes like he was even a little bit above her, based on the way that he would criticize, you know, her fashion. And he was very particular about how she needed to dress, the kind of photos she needed to take. And just if you watch, you know, past seasons of Keeping Up, you'll see it all unfold. I mean, it's a lot. Like I remember watching and I was just like, oh my gosh. Like there was one time when she was taking street style photos in, it was like during Fashion Week, and it was in his, you know, clothing line. And he was like super upset. She was on the phone with him because she didn't get all the photos the right way, and she was doing a street style paparazzi. Anyway, it was very dramatic and stressful, and it really felt like he was pulling the strings. So when we see that, you know, obviously it doesn't feel like the person who is being, you know, yelled at is as respected. It seems as if the person who's giving the orders or feels like they're in the right is the one who thinks that they're a little bit higher up. And, you know, that it doesn't mean it's true, but people have egos. So I feel like she was in a situation with Kanye where it was two egos, and I think that his ego was even bigger than her ego, to be honest. So I feel like in this relationship with Pete, it's not like he doesn't have an ego. I mean, he's a human being. He's on TV. I'm sure he has his own thing going on. But he does seem like I could just so see it, you guys, like them hanging out, him being like, oh my gosh, Kim, you're so beautiful. You're so everything. Like, okay, so imagine when she first went to SNL. I've heard that like they do a dinner and like all this stuff. Okay, so let's imagine she walks into the dinner and she's seated next to Pete. I was gonna say Pete Wentz. Oh my god. And she's seated next to Pete. And just imagine what he would do. He turned to her and he was probably like, "You are so gorgeous. you are everything. Like he was probably just like awkward and cheesy and honest about how he felt. And it probably just made her feel so good, like such a breath of fresh air. So around him, she feels like the star. And feeling like the star is very healing. So I think that this is really, really good for her. And if you guys look at that photo of them together in People magazine, you'll see that she is smiling from ear to ear. And you know what? That's really nice. Like I love to see that. I feel like she's been through so much and, that's great. Like I love to see it. I love to see people like getting their happiness or feeling loved. So I think it's beautiful. All right, let's see what his energy is. And I'm not saying it's going to last forever, but I feel like right now she is just feeling so like lit up, seen and loved by Pete and like in this connection. So I think it's hot and heavy. Oh my gosh. All right, the Scorpio season tea. You guys, the truth is coming out. All right, Pete, one more clarifier for him, then we're going to wrap this up, you guys. The Chariot. He is going for this with all he has. He's firing on all cylinders. He wants this to happen. So the Chariot card is all about like 100% like pursuit. Think of like a chariot and like how quickly like that chariot is moving. Like he is going fast. He's pursuing her. He wants it to work. He's putting all of his cards on the table and he's 100% in. She feels so good in this connection. We need one more. One last one, you guys, for their energy combined. What is the future for them? Okay, the future. Oh my gosh, I'm like, because they're such an unlikely couple. It's very surprising. But like when we dissect, like when the tarot gives us this clarity, it's like I can kind of see it. Like I can kind of really see it. You know what I mean? It's like really sweet. Oh, okay. Future outcome for them. What is next in the near future? Like what storyline will be coming out next? And also like what's the truth? What's the tarot tea? 9 of Cups. I don't know what that means because they're both taking care of themselves. Like they're both happy. Yeah, but what is the future for them together? Come on, Spirit. Give me some clarity. The Emperor. I need more. I'm sorry. I need more information. What's the next step? King of Wands. You guys, we keep getting like these power cards. Are they going to be a power couple? 7 of Wands reverse. No more competition. What? The Lover's card. Okay, give me one more. Seems like are they going to start dating? Like, are they going to come out publicly as a couple? 10 of Wands, a burden worth having. Remember, you guys, we had that for Courtney and Travis a while back when I did that reading on them before they got engaged. So, okay. 9 of Pentacles. Self-care again. They're both just like really happy individually in this connection, which, as we all know, it takes individual happiness to feel good in a partnership. So like, it seems like they're both very emotionally healthy in this relationship with each other, which is really nice. Okay. So Knight of Cups, fairy tale energy. All right. So I do not know if they are necessarily going to come out in the public with this. The Kardashians do have that new Hulu show. So I think that we'll see pretty quickly if he's, on the show, if he's included or not. It's really interesting to me, though, because I don't know. It's like I don't get a really great read on them. So here's what I feel intuitively. I put the cards to the side now. I'm putting them to the side now. I feel like their energy is one of healing and renewal for both of them, which I think is amazing. And it's exactly what both of them need. I think that they are dating. I think that they are going to continue to date. I feel like Kim is a little more standoffish in the connection. I feel like Pete is pursuing more. And I think that he is more gung-ho about it. I honestly think he'd marry her tomorrow. I do. And I think that she really just like feels so flattered by that, loves that. I think he's extremely devoted to her. And like he just puts it all on the table. And I think that it makes her feel like like the star card, like I pulled, like just the most special person in the world. And I think she really loves that and needs that, because even though she's very famous, you guys, you know, we have to understand and remember that there's a lot that comes with that, you know, criticism as well. And, you know, she's been dating famous men who also have a lot of options. So even though it seems like she's been in such a good place, or like she would be able to just have any man she wants, I feel like the kind of people that she's been dating also have a lot of options. And I think that that can start to kind of like hurt your self-esteem after a while. So I really believe that like his genuine interest in her and sweetness is just making her extremely happy. And I think that they're dating, and I think that they're going to date for a while. And that's all that I'm getting from the cards right now. I think they're going to have a lot of paparazzi photos taken. I think that they're going to be all over the tabloids. And I think that they're having a blast with this. I think they love it. They love the attention. They really are infatuated with each other. And that's how it's going to be, I think, like I said, for the next 6 months. So, okay, you guys, that was the tarot tea on Kim and Pete. Woo! You guys, that really was like, that was spicy. I was getting some energy. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I'm going to have another tarot tea coming out later this week because I'm just addicted to the tarot tea. I got to keep them coming. Let me know what you guys want next. I love getting your requests. I have so many requests that I'm a little backed up, so I'm putting them out. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. I love y'all so much, and it means the world to me every time that you request someone. So I'm going to go through the list, and there'll be another one in the next couple of days, because I want to just keep them coming so that I can get to everybody. But yeah, I love you so much. And be sure to listen to the Be Zen with Britt podcast. Also, there is an Ana Luisa jewelry code that I have for 10% off. All you have to do is go to shop.analuisa.com/BeZen, and you guys can get 10% off that jewelry. It is so cute. I've been wearing it everywhere. I'll put like the link below as well. Like I don't know, I'm just obsessed. It is so cute. It's sustainable. It lasts. There's a 365-day warranty on all of their pieces. Like it's pretty nuts. And it's got all of like the really cute jewelry that you can layer that we all need for the fall season. Also, Ana Luisa has new collections that drop every single Friday. So really just like friend to friend. They support my podcast, and they're a podcast sponsor. They don't sponsor YouTube. I just want to tell you guys too, because I love the jewelry that much, and it kind of saves my life with just versatile pieces that start at $39, and that's something I can get behind. So, okay. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Keep shining. I love you. You're beautiful and amazing. Mwah.